G.I. Joe fans, Joe Motion Videos 82 here. It is time for another spotlight look. Today we'll be looking at the 1985 G.I. Joe ammo dump. This was available on the pegs from 85 through 87, and then it was available from 87 through 1990 by through Hasbro Direct. So this thing is by no means rare. So you will find a lot of these on the aftermarket, and they aren't really all that expensive as far as these little play sets go. If you want to find it boxed, yeah, that will be a little more money. But I'm starting to notice that the prices are dropping on vintage G.I. Joes. More people are starting to let the vintage stuff go with the rise of the popularity of the classified series. So just a theory, people are starting to let the vintage stuff go so they could make room for their classified Joes. I don't know, honestly, but that, like I said, it's just a theory. So yes, this was on the pegs from 85 to 87. It had its typical 2-year run. Its retail price is $2.39. It was worth 1/2 of a flag point. Again, this was a small toy for kids that had a little bit of pocket money, where they could get something small to play with. This isn't really a play set, but this could accessorize with a play set. And they got 2 figure stands to go with it. And these I absolutely would have loved as a kid. Anytime I got a figure stand, I think I may have had one at one point, 2. I remember getting one accessory pack, and I just loved having those figure stands. But these things were really nice for the kids with a little bit of pocket money. The smaller play sets gave the kids something to have that couldn't afford a larger vehicle or a base, so to speak, for their Joes or Cobra figures, such as the like a watchtower, the bivouac, or the Cobra surveillance port. Give them something to play with. This would have gone really nice with the outpost defender. This has been something you could set up in the back behind the outpost defender, or you could have set this up with the mortar defense unit. Something to accessorize, or the machine gun defense unit. This could have gone with any of those play sets, and I think they intended it to be that way. So let me pull up those pictures real quick. A picture of the box art that went along with this. So hold on one second. Recondo was a nice choice for that. He was a figure that was released the year prior, and he would have gone really well with the outpost defender. He is a jungle trooper. Outpost defender would have been set up in the jungle, and this really looks like something that would have gone out in the jungle setting as well. With the second run of the box, they had a triple win promotion for a chance to win a a prize. They always had, I shouldn't say always, but there was an occasional sweepstakes going on for a prize or a promotion with the inserts for these. But anyway, I'm losing my train of thought here. So let's go ahead and take a look at this really fine collection of bits and bobs that we have here. You can see that this is taken from different play sets. So we have the blueprints here, which gives us a breakdown of what's included. And here is the instructions on how to put everything together. And you can see it has Recondo on there, and it even shows you instructions on how to put the action figure on the stand. Like, a kid needs to know how to do that. Kids just naturally know how to put those things together. Whoever had this originally took pretty good care of it. This hardly has any wear on it. So you have two figure stands that are made up in the OD green plastic, no date stamps on them. We have one gasoline can, your standard Jerry style can. The hand grip obviously is too wide for it. That is number 4 on there. It says bullet resistant polycarbonate gas can. Bullet resistant. So a bullet may or may not puncture it, but I will not stand behind that can and take that chance. Armored main supply case. So this is your supply case that you put all of your parts in. You could either have 2 Joes carry this, or you could put it on the bottom of your Dragonfly. But it snaps together. I haven't taken this apart yet since I got it in the mail. It's been sitting like that for a very long time. But you can see it's designed to look like a wood crate on the bottom. 1985. Hasbro Bradley, Pawtucket, Rhode Island. So let's go ahead and set that off to the side there. See number 2. Okay, right here. This is 7.65 millimeter general purpose machine gun ammunition. This is 355 millimeter. But it says 7.65 millimeter. And that doesn't look like 7.65, does it? This looks more like anti-aircraft, but that's okay. Use your imagination. Number 3. This is armored steel plate ammunition box. With this comes in, and this is the ammunition. So you get 2 for 1 on that one. Number 5, right here. This is a proximity fuse 62 millimeter HE2 mortar projectile. This looks like this one came from the forward observation unit, a reuse from those. You know, it comes with 2 star decals, small mortar projectiles. Alrighty, so number 8 here, infrared homing AEM 8 short-range missiles. They do not have the slots on there, but we know what these are. These come right off of the Fang. We have 3 of them. And these have decals that looks like somebody had taped the decals on because they were starting to peel off. So the kid that owned these prior just taped them on with some Scotch tape. So these are obviously the Fang missiles. I always thought these looked like really thin pencils, you know, the kind that you, like golf pencils, or the ones that they gave you at the bowling alley to write down on the score sheet. Those really small, thin pencils. That's what these reminded me of. So these were from the Fang. And number 6, these are multi-option fused 109 millimeter heavy weapon 5 or HE5 rockets. These look like they're even made, well, somewhat. I thought they were going to bend for a second, but these looks like these came from the Vamp Mark II, from the rockets from the Vamp. Again, somebody taped those decals down. They even have the same marker, the same decals on the front there. So a nice reuse of all of those. And this right here, steel plate. Oh no, the number 3 right here. This is the steel plate ammunition box. So this is just a ammo can. This is unlatch first on there. It has a latch right here at the top and a star for G.I. Joe. So just an ammo can. And all of this will load up neatly inside of our box here. For me, the star of the show, and I'm sure for all of you guys too, not necessarily the toy, or it was the figure stands. Yeah, the toy was great, but dang, you got the figure stands. So your action figures wouldn't fall over. So there you go. Everything fits perfectly inside of the box. Now, if this would have been me putting this together, these strings would have been so uneven. If I would put this together as a kid, I mean, one side would have been up and real wonky. So I wouldn't have put this together evenly. But yeah, just look at that. You know, very nice little ammo box. If this would have been sold in Canada, it would have had the Canadian flag on there. And would have said Canada on there instead of the United States. But very cool. I like this neat little play set. But yeah, the figure stands, those were the star of the show for me. Wouldn't have to worry about having to stand my figures up and having them fall over or having to lean them up against something. I just wish Hasbro would have sold those with the action figures prior, but I'm sure it was a cost thing back in the 80s, but they were able to produce them cheaper with a cheaper plastic in the 90s, because you notice the plastic was softer than what these are made out of. This is a harder plastic than what was released in the 90s. It was a softer type plastic, so a change in plastic obviously was the cost-cutting measure. So anyway, thank you guys very much for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed this quick look at the ammo dump. I will definitely try to get something out either Tuesday or Wednesday. Monday is going to be pretty full. I have some things I need to get done tomorrow, so I'll try to get something out for you guys on Tuesday and Wednesday as well. So anyway, you guys take care. We'll see you soon. Until then, stay safe. Take care of yourselves, be kind to everyone, and be kind to your animals. We'll see you later. Bye-bye.